Can I whine and complain for a second? It's probably going to be stuff that you can probably relate to. And when I say I whine and complain, I mean really light stuff. Okay, so here's the light stuff. For the past 2 years, I've been through hell. I have had 10 family members pass away. And before the past 2 years, I had never had to deal with that at all, ever. And I don't know if you all have heard me talk about my mother. She was absolutely no help, and she still is no help. Just the other day, she said, "Oh, by the way, your uncle's wife passed away." I'm so numb to that now that it didn't actually faze me. But she then went on to say, "And by the way, your uncle is actually paralyzed." And I don't know what she's trying to do. I believe she thinks she's the father and the mother, and she has to be strong for me. She can't be. I'm over 30. She's over 50. It's high time I tell her, "You're a woman. Stick with being a woman. That's the only thing that you know how to be. None of this tough love stuff. I need you to knit, bake cookies, put on an apron, and not in that order." No, I'm being serious. And she would fight you to the death if you ever said that she was a feminist. So, no, it's not that. She feels that she has to. I'm her only child. She feels that she has to be strong for me. I'm over 30 years old. She doesn't have to be strong for me. She doesn't have to be anything for me. You might have noticed that I have 99.9 thousand subscribers. A lot of times you all don't understand. You have no idea of the impact of a kind word from you all. I keep telling YouTube, and I know other YouTubers are going through this. I don't think they say much. I do see them talking on their channels and in comments. I heard a guy say that he felt the loneliest that he ever could during the holidays with a house filled with people. Why? Because he was sequestered in his room making YouTube videos by himself for 12 hours. And he's doing that every day. And I keep telling YouTube, you all should offer some sort of assistance, something. I don't know what you could offer, but we've had some tragedies amongst the YouTubers who are really popular. And I can only guess that it's because they are alone in front of a computer for 12 to 16 hours a day by themselves with no other human contact and doing this every day. I make sure that I go out of my house to go talk to all the terrible peasants around me. And occasionally they will actually come knock on the door and say, "Just checking, making sure you're still alive, because if you weren't, we were going to take your dog because I want your dog. Can you put the dog in the will for me?" There's an entire list of people who says that because they love my dog. I want to say thank you all. I don't know if that could convey really how I've come across a kind word from you all. And you all have lifted my day when I was upset, sad, going through things. A couple of weeks ago, I didn't think I was going to make it. I have high blood pressure. I'm on tons of medication. I have high blood pressure, and I'm on tons of medication that I take twice a day. So a part of that is also that I'm supposed to hydrate, be perfectly hydrated. I live in Las Vegas. As soon as that season changed, that humidity went from 50% down to something like 3, and where it was nice and warm, and I was feeling thirsty, and I kept drinking and drinking and drinking. I was quite proud of myself for drinking. I stopped drinking water. That's all I drank, by the way. And boom, blood pressure shot up, and it was going up and up and up, past 200, past 220. I said, I'm not gonna call the ambulance. I'm just gonna take the medication. And then, well, I guess it was too late or whatever. It just kept increasing. It did not decrease. So I called the ambulance, and then I called my neighbor, my very sinful neighbor. Let me just say it like that. Just so you know, I don't know if you know this about me. I don't do anything. I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't curse. I don't lie. I don't steal. I don't even like taking the medication because I think it's a sin. I don't like taking aspirin because I think it's a sin. That's a part of my family is very super duper religious. So I have that mindset that it's a sin to take medication. Sin. We think that's something foreign to us but I do it. Dutifully I take the medication, so don't get it twisted. But I'm having trouble staying hydrated. I have to physically make water, put it in the fridge, but when it gets cold, I don't want to drink the water. Yeah, I get some hangups. So I have left some water out to get room temperature and drink that, and that seems to be better. But I said all of these complaints to say, when it comes down to it, I read your comments, and the nice comments filled me with power and motivation to continue. I had not long COVID, I had eternal COVID. I had COVID from 2019 all the way to 2021. And the doctor said, do not come into our office, but also do not go to the hospital. Do not get in anybody's ambulance because your immune system is going to be debilitated. So do not go around other people with all of their bugs. So don't do that. Don't even get into an ambulance because the ambulance is probably filled with all sorts of stuff. I know about this. Oh, the ambulance is super duper clean. It's not super duper clean. It's not category 3. I've been looking at clean rooms and how to make a clean room in your house. A clean room meaning completely sanitized room that you can have operations or conduct chemistry in or something like that, right? Clean room in the house. I can never quite get the answer other than to actually buy any sort of clean cubicle. And the whole point of that was simply to sit and work in. It probably would be worse than what I do of sitting in my house and not going out. I want to say thank you all. And as we cross over to 100,000, which is a huge landmark, I don't think you all understand. And I was just watching one of my favorite YouTubers' videos, and he said that he was at 3,000 subscribers for 3 years. And he said he loved it. He was just so proud to have 3,000 subscribers for 3 years. And he said, and I understand that I had other friends who started YouTube channels and they were at 1 million in 1 year. And he said, and that's okay. He said, I was just tickled pink to have 3,000 subscribers for 3 years. He now has something like 800,000 subscribers. And when I wasn't sick, I was uploading every day, but I believe it was killing me. So I took a break, and I was supposed to actually go and have an actual vacation where I leave my house, go to a Vegas hotel or motel or casino or whatever, and just chill out. No internet whatsoever for about a week. I never actually got around to doing that because, I just never did that. I haven't been on a vacation in about 12 years. A vacation? No, I haven't been on vacation. I've been out of my house. Been to the hospital for a whole week. But I want to say thank all of you all. I know this isn't the party with a whole bunch of people jumping around and dancing or whatever, like the guy on Twitch who was celebrating. He's now the most subscribed black guy. He's the most subscribed person on Twitch. And he happens to be black. And that was the report that this black guy is the most subscribed person on Twitch. And he was ushering in his 100,000 subscriber on 100,000 subscriber on Twitch means you're rich. 100,000 subscriber on YouTube doesn't mean anything. It literally doesn't mean anything. YouTube takes less than Twitch, but Twitch a subscriber it means that the person is paying for something. I might be homeless next week. I'm laughing. You think I'm laughing? You think I'm lying? I'm not lying. I'm not even joking. But I want to say this is a milestone, and I want to thank all of you all. I wasn't going to be here 2 weeks ago. I wasn't going to be alive anymore. I want to say thank all of you all. I'm not crying. I'm not sad. I'm very happy. Very, very overjoyed. And we've had a fast, and I guess this is the reason I'm making this YouTube, because a few YouTubers have made this same exact video. It's you all who make me. I don't make you. There's 100,000 of you all. There's not 100,000 of me. There's only one of me. Anyway, I'm gonna make another video, and it's gonna be on a completely different topic right after this. Thank you all for watching.